There's not very many cities you can go to and say that you went and saw the largest frying pan in the world. This could be the largest razor clam in the world too. I don't know, but I can put in a quarter and make the...
Make it squirt.
Wait. Watch what happens when I put in a quarter. For those of you that don't know what that is a razor clam.
And there it was.
All done. That's what a quarter got me.
A quarter's worth of squirt right there. Here we are.
Well, what do you think?
Here we are, Anderson RV Park and Cottages, just right at the top of Long Beach, just north of Long Beach proper, along the Long Beach Peninsula here.
There's our trail to the ocean.
That's the ocean right there. I can't wait
and
to
there's
frolic.
our spot. Look at, there's our spot. There's a trail to the ocean.
Yeah,
How
I see a lot of frolicking around.
How did I do again?
I think you did all right. I think you did all right.
So
yeah.
just so everybody knows, the two end spots, one here and the one here, is just a tiny bit more because it's kind of like, maybe when I'm up there I might even see the ocean from our spot, or if we got on the roof we could see the ocean, but we're like right in the end, nobody's by us on this end right here, and we can walk right out to the ocean.
A little more privacy, yeah.
We're so close to the ocean, and the other reason why we booked this location, we've stayed here before, we called it our secret place because not everybody knows about it. We stayed here before because we are 10 to 15 minutes to actual downtown Long Beach, the whole Long Beach area.
Yeah, I think it's well, it's
more like 5 to 10.
Yeah, it's only like maybe a couple miles away, and yeah, plenty of access to breweries, restaurants, gift stores. You know, buy your kite, go out into the beach, and do some kiting. Here comes the welcome wagon.
I think we have some underneath the
Ted
rim,
with the,
so we might not need wood.
All right.
Wow, thank you.
Man, look at this. We're in the sand. We're actually RVing right here in the sand on the beach, Pacific Ocean, Long Beach, Washington.
Here we are. So, no complaints? Pretty solidly happy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Go, go. All right, so far the dogs and I have only been walking for about 3 minutes, and we are about ready to land right on the ocean. They have it all cleared out. It's a nice path, and they're enjoying the walk so far. I really like the convenience of a lot of the parks and how you can just have a nice walk to the beach. That's one of the reasons why I booked this one. Once again, we're at Anderson RV Park here in Long Beach, Washington. This was really just nice to be able to enjoy our spot and just walk out here this easy. Oh, and here's an example of what you can do on the beaches out here. But it's something we do like about a few Oregon and Washington beaches, is that you can drive on them. If that was something you wanted to do and you've never done before, you just need to be prepared. You need to kind of look into things a little bit, make sure you know how to drive on here, or you have backup situations ready. Make sure you have what you need to get out of the sand, and if you don't, you're with other people who can help you. Luckily, a lot of our coastal people are awesome and amazing, and they do like helping people get out of the sand. It's just kind of a thing, but don't count on it. Don't count that somebody will be there. Here comes another vehicle now. And we have seen cars out here that probably shouldn't be out here. That's up to you. Just be prepared. We've seen a lot of, go look, there's a lot of posts on them. There's a lot of people that got stuck out in the water, ruined their vehicles, got in trouble. There's not very many cities you can go to and say that you went and saw the largest frying pan in the world. This could be the largest razor clam in the world too. I don't know, but I can put in a quarter and make the...
Make it squirt.
Wait. Watch what happens when I put in a quarter. For those of you that don't know what that is a razor clam.
And there it was.
All done. That's what a quarter got me.
A quarter's worth of squirt right there.
So we're gonna take you into the most unique museum you've ever seen. And it has oddities, I guess you'd say. Curiosity and oddities. How do they say that? I'm not quite sure. Ron and I remember as kids growing up that everybody had bumper stickers that said Jake the Alligator Man. So it would be wrong of us not to, if you're in Long Beach, stop by and show you Marsha's museum and Jake the Alligator Man.
Picture him in the wild.
Oh, there's a Sasquatch back there, a Bigfoot. Is that a Bigfoot behind him? No. You can get a penny of them. So was it everything you remember?
You know, that was everything I remember. They had aisles and aisles of things just to look through, and you got to see a shrunken head, you saw Jake the Alligator Man, a water buffalo, a two-headed calf.
Okay, so we had this genius idea today that we're gonna do for you. We're gonna go try several fish and chips throughout town because we're like, what do people like to go to the beach for? They like going for fish and chips. And so we're gonna sacrifice ourselves once again for you. We're gonna stop in and share fish and chips at 2, 3, maybe 4 places and see who has the best. And then you know where to go when you're here in Long Beach, Washington. So let's go to our first place.
So we're at Castaways right now, and we have the halibut, and look at the halibut. It is lightly battered, and we're gonna crack right into it. It's gonna be like hot. It's like molten fish. You're gonna see the steam coming right, look at that. Let me just get a piece of it right here. The fish is really flaky, just like halibut. Real good. Beer battered halibut fish and chips here at Castaways. The fish and chips were okay. I think we need to try this out a little bit more. We need to push on here. I think we're just going to drink beer and eat fish and chips all day long. That's what this video is going to consist of.
But very nice restaurant. Castaways had a good ambiance. Our friends got like a captain's platter. Everything looked really good. The oysters, the shrimp. So it's a really nice location.
Yeah, that's why I originally went there, is the ambiance, because a lot of the other places it wasn't too conducive for a conversation or anything, you know, like a tavern or something. It was loud and a lot of moving parts, which is good when you're in the mood for a lot of moving parts and being loud.
Yeah.
You know, we weren't, so we wanted to have a good conversation with our friends. So we showed up at Castaways, good ambiance, ordered the fish and chips, and had a couple of beers, good conversations, real fun.
Oh, I just noticed this. I wanted to show this arch. Look at that. There you go. I wanted to check this out. So as we were walking along talking about Castaways, I just noticed that little archway. So another little place to stop. And then I see putt-putt golf and go-karts, putt-putt golf, just lots of things for the family to do while you're down here. But this is a cute little archway area, so I had to share it. Next stop, we're gonna go to End of the World because it's a tap house in town. They also have fish and chips, so we're gonna go to End of the World Tap House.
Yeah, so like I said, we're just gonna drink beer and eat fish and chips all day long. So next
For you.
stop, it's gonna be the End of the World is gonna be the next stop.
Sitting here at World's End Public House, and we have actually been here before many times in the past, and you know, shockingly, it's one of those places that never disappoints. We walked in the door, it's kind of quiet and empty for a Saturday, and I'm very shocked. We go up and she starts handing us samples, sample after sample after sample, so we can find what we want. And she's knowledgeable, helped us out, informed us of all the different, who made what beer, who made what cider. We ended up going with stuff we never would have thought of. We went with a cider. I went with a cranberry cider. Shockingly, I would have never ordered a cranberry cider. But because we got to taste everything and really try it and see what was gonna work, This was incredible.
If it was busy, we wouldn't have done as many samples as what we did. You know, we know what we like to drink and anyhow, but she was willing to pour them, and we're more than willing to try them out. Don't be that guy in line when there's like 7, 8 people in line and you want to sample everything. Don't be that guy. We're not going to be those people.
What did you go with?
We went with the blueberry muffin sour. It's one of those where you taste the blueberry on the back end.
I'm going to be having more of that sour. The cider's good, and I'm probably going to end up getting that pecan one as well.
Yeah, that pecan, that spiced pecan cider was something else too. Yeah. So real good.
Yeah, there's a good variety in here. So, and the ambiance in here is really cool. I like all the pirate stuff. I like the looks of this place. I've never been disappointed. We're going to move on with our fish and chips competition as well, right?
What we did was we ordered the fish and chips, the 3-piece, and they do cod and tuna, and so we're doing pieces of each.
I had to ask her what their batter was, because this looks so light and doesn't look greasy. It's not beer battered. It's not panko.
So it's like a little cornmeal, very light. So you're gonna taste, oh, look at that. Oh,
so that's
my mouth
tuna.
is watered right now. So this is tuna, a little pink in the middle, which is fine, because it's like a little, because these are tuna steaks.
Wow.
Let's, you know, let me try it without the tartar first. Oh, this is so good. A nice little tuna steaks.
It looks
so
good.
Yeah, Astoria, you have the bow picker. I think this is better than the bow picker.
Wow.
And then in Seaside, you have the tuna shack or whatever that is.
Oh, grizzly tuna.
Grizzly tuna. This is better than that.
Wow.
It really is. So I think that in Long Beach, if you want, I hate to call it right now because we're going to go to several other places who are...
Maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah. I hate to call it right now, but I almost want to call it and say, I think everyone is going to have a run for the money when it comes to end of the world tap house with fish and chips. So that's a cod.
Don't even know if you're going to catch that it's steaming. Look, it's still steaming out. So this is the cod. So I'm going to try the cod here, but I can already tell you this breading is definitely not very greasy, I can tell you that.
Yeah, very light.
I want to call this. I'm going to get a little tartar on there, but you know what? And she brought us extra tartar and we didn't even ask. Wow. Hi, matey, guess what just happened? I turned into a pirate while we were sitting here. Is that good? I think so. And now I'm going to try the tuna. So that's all it took. I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes and I turned into a pirate. Bye, mate.
You got your grog? You got your pirate grog?
I make cheers. I'm trying to think of stuff. I'm trying to become Captain Jody Sparrow.
So how's the tuna?
Got a little tuna. I'm gonna try this real quick.
Oh, it's so good.
I think Ron is right. This is probably some of the best tuna fish and chips that I've had on the coast.
Yeah, it's not overcooked. Like she said, it's a little pink in the middle, which is fine because it's a little tuna steak.
This place is like a secret hidden place. I hope you're taking me seriously with this patch on. I'm kind of worried I'm not being taken seriously.
We'll probably take you more seriously now.
But yeah, this is some serious business, mate. I've only had 1 beer, I swear. But this is really good, and I say if you're gonna be, and I'm telling you now, if you're in Long Beach, Washington, stop in at World's End. I'm very impressed right now. Well, how was that?
That was good.
Yeah.
So I almost want to call it, but we're going to try at least one more place. So that was the second place on the fish and chips tour that we went to, and they really did it great because it was a light breading. I don't even want to say a batter. It was a light breading, cornmeal flour, and it wasn't greasy. Tuna was cooked to perfection. Little pink on the inside, juicy and moist. Wasn't overly cooked. Same thing with the cod.
And the fries.
Perfect, yeah.
Fries were actually good.
Yeah. So at the other place, it was a battered, and it was deep fried, a little oily.
World's End. I really enjoyed them. I so love it when you go back to a place and it hasn't changed 2, 3, 4 years later. It's the same place. You're like, yes, you're exactly what we remember. Thank you for being the same place we enjoyed. Right?
Yep. So
all right,
we're gonna walk around a little bit. We're gonna look around.
We're gonna show you a little bit more of Long Beach and some of the top things to visit while you're here, and then we're gonna go on and continue our fish and chips tour. There's some kites going on out there. Oh, there's the whale thing. Oh, This is a very nice boardwalk. Is this part of that one I showed you where I said trail, Discovery Trail?
Yeah.
So this nice boardwalk here in Long Beach is part of the Discovery Trail. And it's gonna take us to these gray whale bones. So we're gonna show you that real quick. Just several little things to see while you're out here in Long Beach, Washington, and enjoy. It's kind of nice because we've been showing you so many Oregon coast beaches recently. We wanted to make our way up to a Washington coast beach just to show you some of this area. We have done that before. We went to the Olympic National Forest last year, showed you some of the coastal areas along that location in Washington, but we wanted to show you some of this location here. And I love Long Beach. Now, is Long Beach the world's longest beach?
Yes and no. It is not the longest beach because there's two other longer beaches with some other unpronounceable Asian, Southern Polynesian.
Brazilian. In Brazil. The longest beach is actually in Brazil, I believe.
Yeah,
like that.
and it's like at 100 miles or something. But this is the world's longest drivable beach at 20 miles. You can drive 20 miles and the beach is longer than that. But it is America's, United States, longest beach.
Drivable.
Period.
Drivable beach.
Well, the longest drivable beach in the world.
Oh, we are the longest driving beach in the world.
Yeah, and then there's other people say, oh, it's not a real beach because it's on a peninsula. But guess what? Hey, looks like a beach, tastes like a beach, smells like a beach. It's a beach. And so there's beach here, there's Pacific Ocean there. You want to know something? You can't argue against that. Peninsula, not peninsula. It's USA's longest drivable beach at 23 miles.
28 miles.
Or 28.
But
yeah.
20 miles we can drive on. And I'll tell you, as far as driving on it, it is a highway. It is Highway 100? 100, I think.
It might be 100, yeah.
Let's go check out some whale skulls.
Yeah, let's look at some skeletons and fossils or whatever they are. Let's go check them out.
See, they put it inside a thing, a metal thing.
Yeah, so these are the bones.
I don't know if you're allowed to touch it.
Well, it doesn't say not touch it, you know.
Still.
I'm that guy.
So
if they don't say don't touch it, I won't touch it.
So tell us.
I'm going to touch it.
So tell us what this is.
So this is actually the whale skeleton. Oh, it's obviously a vertebrate right now, a mammal, and it's very porous. So yeah, I'm skeptical that this is it, but if they say it's the skeleton. So
tell the story. It came ashore like in what, in 2000?
The whale died a couple of decades ago, and they buried it because it stunk. Believe it or not, yeah, something dies, it's going to stink. So they buried it, and then they commissioned a lot of people commissioned some group out of the university, local university or wherever, to excavate the bones, clean them up, and then they're proudly displayed right here next to the whales because Lewis and Clark, when they came out here on their last journey, on the very westernmost point of their journey, it came to the end, they said they saw 3 whales. And here they are. Here's the 3 whales that they seen, and they're right next to the skeletal structure of the unearthed whale that died over 2 decades ago. Do you guys make cocktails, or is it just tastings?
Just tastings.
Just tastings, okay.
We're at a sample room here for Adrift Distillers, a grain to glass location. Starting again at the top, my friends, wheat whiskey, oldest of the bunch, 3.5 years at harvest, 100% wheat, and all of our grain is sourced locally here in the home state.
Oh, okay.
After that will be the Triticale whiskey, a wheat and rye hybrid. I would describe this whiskey as our bread and butter. This is the first white dog and first aged whiskey Adrift Distillers ever did.
So that's more your flagship whiskey.
Guess what? The best part of exploring is finding places you did not expect. As we're leaving the gray whales, as we're leaving the beach area, we pass by a thing that says distillery. We look, it's called Adrift Distillery. Now, I knew about Adrift Hotel, looks like they're associated. So all of their whiskeys and vodkas and gins are made here and used and utilized at the hotel. And they have a couple other hotels here as well that they're associated with. So we thought it was pretty neat. Theodore helped us out. It is $1, not per shot. Ron was like, per shot? No, per taster. And taster's just this little bit right here, but it gives you enough to try each one of them. If you like anything and you want to buy a bottle for $35, $41, then there's no charge for this. Otherwise, we leave spending $7 trying some whiskeys or vodkas or gins. These are liqueurs. and I do like liqueurs. And this one in particular is a coffee liqueur. So I'm gonna try this as our first one. We won't go through all of them with you. We'll let you know at the end how this goes, but it's just something fun to do. This is really good. Ron, you're gonna like this.
Put some of that into a chocolate milkshake. Maybe we'll go get a chocolate milkshake and a bottle of this.
This is really good. Wait till you taste it. Yeah.
That is good.
I know. We walked out with a bottle. We did it. Because if you leave with a bottle, that taster comes out to be free, which that taster, we went with 7 of them, so it would have been $7. But we grabbed ourselves a little bottle because we actually shockingly like the rhubarb elderflower, which I would have never guessed. And I did love the coffee liqueur as well and some of the other ones. But we grabbed this, and I gotta tell you, this place is pretty awesome. So if you're around here and you're a person who likes whiskey, gin, vodka, you like distilleries, stop in. I think it's probably the only one here in Long Beach. And why not? Like, we like breweries, we like taster places, we like cideries, but it's been a while since we've explored a distillery for you guys, and we did that. Now let's go finish the fish and chip exploration.
So it may say Drop Anchor Seafood and Grill outside, but it's Duger's on the inside. The owners, when they bought it from Duger's, retained the rights for all the recipes and all of the menu. So this is the chowder that we like over at Duger's there in Seaside, Oregon. And you may have seen us eat some chowder, at least in a couple of the videos from Seaside. This is the same stuff here in Long Beach, Washington. It's a thin chowder, heavy cream. This is delicious. Look at that.
Now looking at the salmon that we received, this breading looks amazing.
Lightly breaded, deep fried.
I'm going to show you right here. Look at how it's breaded. It's not greasy. We went with salmon, the one fish we haven't had yet today, so it's hard to judge everything when we have salmon, you have cod, you have tuna. But right now, just looking at the breading alone, we made a solid choice here. This is going to be amazing, I know it.
It's not farm raised. It's nice and pink. Wild caught. Oh, real good.
Now the toast is also silly enough. We always love the toast here.
Yeah, this is like a Texas toast, garlic.
But now the question
Buttery.
is, can you pick your favorite fish and chips yet today?
I'm still gonna think it's the tuna. Tuna from World's End. I think it depends on if you like tuna or salmon. If you like salmon and chips, come here. If you like tuna and chips, go there.
Well, how was that?
Lord, I am,
Amazing?
holy smokes, I am stuffed.
I know, right?
Well, they messed up. They gave us extra food. Something that she said, oh, you got the box to go. And what a pleasant surprise to come in here, and we didn't know what to expect. And this ended up to be an old Duger's restaurant, Duger's from Seaside, Oregon, and they have the same menu. And wow, it was like visiting an old friend. It was like coming home to Mama's kitchen, and she cooked the same stuff. And wow.
So this is really difficult because this is one of our favorite places is Duger's along Seaside, Oregon, and other locations. And it used to be Duger's here, but they purchased it. They let them keep all the recipes. They let them keep all the ingredients and everything. That salmon fish and chips was phenomenal.
And just to let you know, I did have the skin on when it was deep fried, but
it was cooked
it's
so
okay.
well. I loved it, and
all
I
you're
don't
gonna do
like
is,
the skin.
worst case scenario, you're gonna get healthier. That's all it is. I can feel I'm just getting healthier as I digest the meal.
It wasn't greasy, it was great.
Yeah.
So depending on what mood you're in, if you're here for a couple days, this was a great restaurant. I would definitely come here. But I gotta tell you, that tuna and cod over at World's End.
Well, the tuna, at least. The tuna, I think,
The tuna
is
one
a big
for sure
winner.
for
Yeah.
tuna. That was incredible. If you're in the mood for tuna, go there without a doubt. And the cod was really good.
Yeah.
The salmon, they don't serve salmon over there, so if you're in the mood for salmon fish and chips, come here. But both great places, and the choice of beers over there, and ciders, yeah. All right, let's move on and see what we can find next. Just so you know, we are collecting boxes in the back of the Jeep right now, so we aren't eating everything. In between our e-bikes, we're putting to-go food. So we aren't eating all this. Just so you know, if you're judging us, we're not eating everything. Right?
Oh. Went into a food coma. Taking a little nap. Just resting up for the long voyage back. It's going to be a grueling couple miles.
we're getting ready to go now. We're leaving Long Beach, Washington. We had a great time here. I hope we showed that to you. Once again, we enjoyed being here at Anderson RV Park, and it was great walking down to the beach all the time. The town is adorable. There's lots of shops. There's places to go get ice cream and bakeries and cookies and corn. And then there's a Funland. I wish we should have filmed Funland, but we'll show you a picture real quick.
Well, we made our own Funland.
Yeah.
We had Funland inside the breweries and the bars.
Yeah, but you can take the kids in there and play arcade games. There is, during the busy season, there's putt-putt golf around here. There's
go-karts.
Go-karts.
Yeah.
There's so many other little fun things to do in this little town. And then there's the highlights, you know, go look at the arch, go look at Marsha's museum, check out Alligator Jake.
Yeah, that's the
Jake
only
the
time.
Alligator Man.
Yeah, that's the only time I like shopping, you know, is going through these Marsha's museum. And then there's another story is where we got the ice cream, that they had so much stuff in there.
Scoopers.
Yeah, Scoopers.
We are going to go into Scoopers here in Long Beach and get some ice cream or some fudge or some taffy. But Scoopers has been here a long time, and it's a nice place to stop in at if you're here in Long Beach.
You know, I see Fort George Brewery advertised here too, so I wonder if they got some
Oh,
other
interesting.
things. Yeah.
Things have probably changed. We'll
Right.
see. Oh, look at all the taffy.
You can do look at this, fried crickets, larvets, worms, crickets.
Oh, I'm surprised if you don't get some fudge. That would shock me.
That just put me over the edge.
Probably.
You put me way over the edge. Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
That's,
It's
you
good to
know,
be over the edge.
you're the fudge maker. Well, this is more of a general store than anything else.
Yeah, I have to take a look. Are you happy?
We'll see. So far, yeah. I'm not gonna be, when I get here, I'm not gonna be having it. It's gonna be too much sugar. I'm gonna do, but mocha almond fudge and lemon bar.
Wow.
Yeah, so a couple contrary flavors.
Yeah, very much so. I was surprised. Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Holy smokes.
Oh my
What do you got there?
gosh. I just went with Rocky Road and chocolate chip cookie dough.
Yeah.
Yes, they could have got that out of the store.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
Oh, well.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
These are huge. I thought, oh yeah, let's just get a double scoop today. Let's go all out. This is huge.
Well, I've seen folks in there that had the sugar cones with 2 scoops, and they're little itty bitty scoops. That's where we should have done that. So you got some kettle
Oh,
corn
you should have. Maybe tomorrow.
and a big gummy bear. Man, look at all
I
this
know you're
stuff.
leaving without fudge. Wow.
That's probably for the best. Oh well. There's always tomorrow. They had so much stuff, a lot of stuff. It's like a big general store for that Scoopers. Both of them are, you know, lots of things to see, little knickknacks, weird stuff, just weird stuff.
We had such a good time yesterday trying to try all those fish and chips for you.
Yeah, the winner. So did we talk about the winner? Because I think the winner for me was at least a World's End Tap House with the tuna. The tuna was perfectly cooked, a little pink in the middle, crispy on the outside. The cornmeal breading, just light breading, cornmeal breading, and deep fried. Oh.
Yes, and great variety of beers, ciders, you know, so you can go in there and get your taste buds with the beers as well taken care of. Definitely Long Beach, Washington is one of our faves. We really enjoy it. Now you can get to other places from here. You can drive across the bridge for a half hour, 40 minutes, get over to Astoria, go to other sightseeing places. So if you're wanting to stay in one place, this is doable as well. We are actually next week going back to the Oregon coast and taking somebody for their birthday out to the Oregon coast.
It's going to be a birthday celebration.
Yeah.
It's going to be very grand.
We're excited. We have a neat place that invited us to come stay there, and it's new. They took over this campground and they have other locations, so we're excited to share it with you. So make sure to hit like, hit subscribe. We have a great QR code right here to make it super easy on you so you can keep following us. You've got to see this place we're going to next week, and then the week after that we're heading back up to the Washington coast. So we're not stopping. We got a lot more to share.
Yep. Man, I'm wore out already thinking about all the things we're going to be doing here. And thank you for just rambling around.